The ASHI barai, foot sweep. In this basic foot sweep, the idea is to catch the opponent as he's putting his weight on the ground or as he's lifting off the ground. You catch the forward foot, keeping your sweeping foot straight and your supporting foot slightly bent. Use your hands much like a steering wheel. If you want to sweep him left, you go left. If you want to sweep him right, you turn right. The most important thing is keep your back straight and use the power of your hip to complete the throw. Osotogari, outer reaping throw. This is one of the classic throws in Judo. Whether it's a local tournament or an Olympic tournament, you always see this throw. When practicing Osotogari, the keys are to pull your opponent in as tight as possible. My right leg steps right next to his foot, and my left leg is going to kick almost like you're punting a football. This throw takes total body commitment. Again, let's look at my left leg, how it kicks through, my toes are pointed, and then my body comes down, all in one unison. Now let's look at the timing of how this throw works as we're moving together. Watch my off-balancing. I control my opponent with the upper body and step through for the throw. As my opponent steps back, my right leg is going to follow his leg and step right next to it. That's really the key to this throw. Again, look how deep I step right next to his foot. Okay, from another view, look at the timing and the chest contact. Notice how close my body is as I pull my right hand across my body and pull him close into me. Remember, Osotogari is a total body commitment. When you come in for this throw, your whole body has to be in sync and committed in order to make it successful. Ouchigari, inner reaping throw. This was one of my favorite techniques in competition, and probably my most effective technique. Ouchigari to a judo player is like a jab to a boxer. It's a good combination throw to set up your opponent before the big throws. Let's look at it in detail. As I pull my opponent into me to create off-balancing, I hook the inside of his leg, keeping my toes on the ground. Try to hook his ankle with my ankle. The reap is quick and effective. Again, in slow motion. My foot comes in, toes to the ground, and pulls in. Again, the foot placement. As your foot comes in, it's important to keep your toe on the ground. This will stop you from getting countered. You can see my right leg follows up right behind my left leg to create the pushing power or the torque in the throw. My right grip is trapping his arm against his side. Notice how my palm is down, pushing toward the floor. Now let's take a look at the left lapel. Here I'm pulling close into me to break his grip, and then I'm pushing back over the shoulder, again to trap his shoulder or trap his arm against himself. Look at it from the back. You can see that as I come in, I'm almost bear hugging him or trapping him with both arms. Practice this throw as a boxer practices his jab, and I guarantee you'll get a knockout. Sase Surikomi Ashi, ankle throw. In this technique, I am placing my foot on his ankle instead of the knee. I'm pulling with my right hand to create the off-balancing and sweeping with my right foot. And let's watch the timing. The key to this is the timing. As he's stepping forward, I place my foot against his ankle, and that's what creates the timing and the throw. One more time in slow motion, and look how I'm controlling his upper body. I'm pulling. Again, my left foot is pivoting in order to create that torque. Hiza garuma, knee wheel. The key points in this throw are to keep your leg straight and place it directly over your opponent's knee. Notice my right foot, it pivots in order to create the torque to make the throw work. It's important to control your opponent's upper body also. It's just like steering a car. If you want him to go left, you turn left. If you want him to go right, you turn right. From a static position, let's look at my right foot, how it pivots in to create the torque, and my left leg is straight. Now let's look as my opponent is moving, my right leg follows him, pivots, and I'm pulling with my left hand to create the off-balancing.